Hey everyone, I wanted to jump on here and just share this excitement. You know, I am a channeler, I'm a painter. For those of you that follow me, you know that. But I just follow, right? Like my intention is just to kind of create, connect the spirit, and just share things from behind the veil, right? And every month I create a painting, and the last 4 paintings, the last 4 months, Spirit was like, these 4 paintings are connected. You need to do a class on it. And as you saw in other videos, I shared a little bit of snippets about the class and about the connection between these 4 paintings. But really what this is, these 4 paintings represent the activation of our Merkabah, which is our energetic kind of light body ascension system. It's kind of like the sacred geometry that holds our soul and our body and kind of connects everything together. I'm going to show you a picture of what I mean right now. So the Merkabah is kind of like 2 tetrahedrons, like not really shown well here, but they're spinning in opposite directions. So we kind of have above and below, so kind of connecting the spiritual realm and the physical realm, you know, connecting to the Sirius and then connecting to the Earth star. So it's a beautiful kind of energetic system. But let me show you the very first painting that's connected with the first part of this Merkabah activation. All right, this is Between Worlds, but this is the initial start. So whenever we are choosing or manifesting or wanting something from where we are today. So it's kind of like the splitting of realities. Like if I had a car versus when I don't have a car, but I want a car. I mean, that's very superficial, but you know, I want to be happy or I want to be at a frequency. It's a frequency shift. So what happens is this is the painting of the initiation. This kind of starts the mechanism. It's kind of using our consciousness and light to kind of create, perpetuate, and move us forward. You know, what are we choosing? We are master creators. So we're constantly expanding and changing and shifting. So this is the initial. This is the initial step. We have to choose. We have to take responsibility for the life that we're choosing, and we're creating it. And this is it. Like we have to follow our hearts. There's a lot of beautiful symbolism in here, but this is the beginning, the initiation of the spin of the light. Okay, so this is dimensional bloom. So this painting represents the second phase. So as one door begins to close, another door begins to open. So this is about expansion, really recognizing the light that you are. Your gifts start to expand in the space. This is the door that's opening. So this is the light. So we're expanding. This is turbulence. So this is the third phase of the Merkabah. So as the Merkabah begins to expand, right? So we begin to expand, remember who we are, and higher frequency. And then the turbulence piece is where we're integrating our shadow. So this is almost the speed at which the Merkabah begins to spin. So we can move into a different reality or a different frequency as fast as we are comfortable, that we can comfortably allow, because this is the oscillation. So what chooses the frequency at which we shift into this new reality, or expand into a different frequency, is our ability to be able to allow ourselves to go into our shadow and experience the feelings that are there. So really embodying our authenticity and our truth, but emotional truth. So really tapping into the core feelings, the things that might be holding us back, or the belief systems, but the emotional components to that. Our ability to be able to kind of navigate that space is going to determine the amount of acceleration, or how fast we're going to kind of oscillate between the old and the new. Some people move through this phase slowly, so they'll really hold the old energy and then the new energy, and it could take years, and there's no judgment. This is just how it works. But acceleration, so this is how fast it's spinning, and it's totally tied into your authenticity and really owning your truth and being able to let go of old identities. So your ability, your comfort level with letting go and really allowing yourself to shift into a different identity. And that there's a lot of layers and complexities to this. I'm totally oversimplifying it, but this is the acceleration piece. And then lastly, this is the master painting. So once you kind of embody those 3 layers, initiate, undertaking responsibility, and making choices that are heart-centered, and then you really begin to navigate the sensitivity of your intuition expanding, the light expanding, and then you moving back and forth through your shadow and your light. When you kind of master all 3 of those paintings, the paintings I just showed you, you step into the mastery of self, which is this painting. So the light that is, you kind of opens this doorway to other dimensional planes. You're weaving light, you're doing it consciously. And so this is like the master painting. So now that you know and understand the power that you have to create and be, we then stepped into the untapped potential of what can be. And so I wasn't going to show you this painting to you, but this is the next phase. So once we master all 4 of these paintings, we then can tap into this. This painting represents the fifth dimensional expansion. It literally is the age and the stage of magic and miracles. So this is where anything and everything is possible, but we have to master we have to master the self. We have to take responsibility that we are these master creators, that we have the divinity within us, and that we are responsible for creating the world in which we see and we exist in. And it's really exciting times. I hope you guys can feel it. I love that I get to share these paintings with you. They are looking for their forever home, though this painting here is sold. The other 4 are available. If you want prints to kind of help initiate any one of those areas in your life, you can go to my website, or the originals are also for sale. So let me know if you're interested, and send you guys so much love and light. Let me know what your thoughts are.